So David A. Link recently did a interview with Lorraine. I believe her last name is McConnell, but I'm not sure about that. Um, it was an incredible interview, and her story is an incredible story. It's amazing. I loved listening and watching it. The surroundings, the landscaping, and the mountains, and her surroundings are lovely too. I enjoyed that part very much. Anything outside, I love. Um, but the thing that struck me most in her interview, in her story, was as a very small child, she experienced in her body, viscerally, she experienced the sorrow, the collective sorrow in the room at convention. And her mother, she tried to express it to her mother. She didn't really have the vocabulary or the words, but she tried to express it, and her mother told her that she was probably feeling the Holy Spirit. Much later on in life, she realized it wasn't the Holy Spirit. And as an aside, typically, I don't remember when we were going to meetings much about the Holy Spirit. I remember people talking about the Spirit, but they didn't specify that it was the Holy Spirit. And so there are other spirits. So I don't know. That was an aside. But that really hit me when she said that, because as I've said before, I came into the 2x2 culture as a 19-year-old, stayed till I was about 35 when we got out. And I was depressed for all the years that we were in it. I was severely depressed. I didn't know about therapy or medication or anything. Probably should have been on something or gotten therapy, but I didn't know. It wasn't until we got out that I started doing personal growth work and learning about other ways of thinking and experiencing different things. But I remember feeling that sorrow, and I didn't have words for it. I couldn't encapsulate what I was feeling, but I was feeling not only my own sorrow, but the collective sorrow, spiritual sorrow, and kind of despair of the friends and workers. And it's such a hyped up thing about how much joy we have and everything because we know the truth. I could say the words, but I didn't have the feeling to match it or go. So it was incongruent to me. I was a split human being, saying one thing, feeling another. And when Lorraine said that, oh my word, I got so many flashbacks of experiencing sorrow, myself, and collective sorrow, and I didn't know what it was. And she defined it for me. It was really, truly amazing. It was like peeled another onion layer off all the years, and gave me new understanding of my experience. And I think that's why telling our stories is so important. Thank you, Lorraine. It was beautifully done.